XXXTENTACION's music took the world by storm. He managed to put so much emotion into every song, and in this video, we're going to take a look at how his production allowed him to do that. 17 was full of beats like this, where X would sing and rap over melancholic guitar and vocal samples. Now these samples were taken from songs by Shiloh's Dynasty, a mysterious artist who posted acoustic snippets online. Although Shiloh is a one-of-a-kind, generational artist, we're going to try and make something similar. First, we need a guitar progression. He recorded and posted songs just using his phone, so I just voice noted these chords. Oftentimes, the most emotive songs use simple triads. You don't have to use 7th and 9th chords, and sometimes they can actually take away from that raw emotion. Whilst these beats are mostly just guitar and vocals, I wanted to add one more element from another X song. I laid a piano underneath our guitar, giving us this. And finally, we needed some vocals. So I grabbed 2 vocal loops and chopped them together. I also added a room reverb on the master to give us that natural bedroom kind of sound. Now we needed to add some drums. These are slow and simple, giving a sort of boom bap vibe. First, we have a snare and very pushed back hi-hat. And finally, we have 2 kicks, one normal and one reversed. I'm vain, wanna put 10 shots in my brain. I bet you bustin' things can't change. Switch at the same time, Montaigne, put you just in bed, get a phone call. Girl that you fuck with, kill her so. That was this summer and nobody helped. And ever since then, when I hate myself, when the fuck it ended. Whilst this is probably X's most recognizable and signature sound, some of his biggest songs are completely different. Now the main sound in this track was allegedly sampled from a BMW i8. So I thought for our beat, I'd sample our own real world sound. I found this iPhone notification sound and threw it into FL, adding reverb and delay and creating this chord progression. This is a good basis, but it needs layering. On Moonlight, the main sound has a slight bit crushing. So I added a pluck with that effect on it. And finally, on Moonlight, producer John Cunningham added a more textured bell sound. To take this to the next level, I wanted to replicate that pitch shifting effect on Moonlight. First, bounce the sounds to audio and set it to stretch. Then turn the pitch wheel to 12 semitones and create an automation clip. Finally, make any pattern you want. Doing this fills a lot of the frequencies and doesn't leave much room for other elements. However, I wanted to add something like the Mellotron flute on Hope, so I clicked in this simple counter melody. For the drums, I wanted to take inspiration from all the songs I've just mentioned. John Cunningham had a really unique ear for drum bounce and sound selection. First, I added our hi-hat, rim and clap. Notice how the hats have very frequent rolls, and the rolls are changing in pitch, adding to that glitchy sound. The kick on SAD has an acoustic, reverbed sort of texture, so I layered a hard kick and a textural one, leaving us with this. Finally, I added an 808 and an X a cappella. For our last beat, I wanted to touch on one of the first X songs I came across. Again, it's simple and conveys such strong emotion. To start things off, I added an arpeggiated plucked melody using a preset from my upcoming Analog Lab bank. Adding reverb and delay to it gives a super ambient sound, and this allows us to build chords around it. To do that, I used a soft synth pad Then we have the most important element, the vocals. To make it super ambient, I made sure to sing a melody without lyrics, and I added a layer of harmony. Next, I added another melody as well as a bass line. And as for the drums, there's a 4-on-the-floor kick and snare, followed by 2 hi-hats, including a reversed one. And I also added a reverb to the master to make it even more ambient, leaving us with this.